What's up, guys? Welcome to my review of the Amazing Spider-Man 2 Zentai suit. And the reason why I'm doing this review is because I feel like my Comic-Con video didn't really do it justice. So I wanted you guys to see it in all its glory, and here it is. So I'm going to be pointing out the pros and cons of this suit, and I'm going to tell you why you should get this suit, even though it is expensive, but it's pretty cheap for getting this suit, and has a lot of really cool attachments. So let's jump into it. First, you see me pointing at my spider logos on the front and back. On the Zentai website, the front logo is $20, and the back logo is $20. So that's going to cost you $40. Like I said, it's going to be a little expensive. I'll tell you how much I spent on this suit. It's not as expensive as you think, but this is like the cheapest place you're going to find it, and it looks very well made. And the only thing that I would say looks a little cheap is the web patterns on the suit. They kind of cut off. From afar, they look, their faults don't really, like, you don't really see them. But if you look close, the stitching is kind of off a little bit on the web patterns, but that's easy to fix with puffy paint if you want to make it more 3D enhanced and everything. But yeah, you see me looking at my mask right here. Also, when you go on the site, this suit will be originally $65, and that's just the suit without any zippers or anything, and just the mask without the lenses. The lenses are going to cost you about $15, and they have 10 different styles of lenses. They even have the 60s Spider-Man type lenses from the comics and the 60s Spider-Man show, with the one with all the memes and stuff. So yeah, I chose the standard style one just because I like the wide-eyed lenses. Those are really cool. So yeah, they have different styles of lenses, and what else do we need to go over? There's also a zipper right there on the back of my neck. It zips up to make sure it's skin tighter on your throat. It does get a little hard to breathe, but it's nothing too unbearable where you have to, take off the whole suit or anything. But now you got a closer look on the back of the suit. You see the web pattern kind of breaks away. You could kind of see the problems, but nothing too bad. I am going to modify it though, and yeah, I'm going to make sure it looks a lot better, especially with the blue too. So yeah. Next, I'm climbing up on the counter to show you my feet on the suit. You can add soles to the suit if you want. That's going to charge you like $10 or $15. Like I said, guys, it might be a little expensive, but it's not going to be overly expensive. I spent $157 on the suit with shipping, and that's because I added all the modifications of I really stylized it with the spider logos, the lenses, and you're gonna need a zipper, trust me, because especially if you're going to a con, you need to take a piss and you need to go to the restroom, and there's the zipper right there, showing some skin. But yeah, one of this suit's biggest faults is that they don't have a zipper for when you need to take a shit. So what you should do is just take a crap before you go to a con or before you're doing something, because if you're in that suit, it's a hassle to take off. And especially when you're putting the suit on, you're gonna need two people you're gonna have to have another person helping you zip it up. The zippers are extremely small, and you have to be really careful to not break them, because I haven't had one break so far, but they're small zippers and you don't want them to break, or else that's it. Unless you can, figure out a way to get around that. And yeah, but the zippers are really small, and there's a zipper on the back, on my lower back, that you zip down, and then the whole bottom half comes up, and then you take it off like that. Alright, so now I'm obviously putting on the mask. One of my biggest faults with the mask was the lenses. They look really well made, but they fogged up a lot when I was at the con, and that was a really big problem for me, especially that I couldn't see anything. So every 10 minutes I had to take them off. So what I would do is email the guy, the manager or something, the guy who owns the website, and you can request non-fog lenses. So hopefully you guys do that, because I screwed up big time. Yeah, I had to keep taking off my mask, but it was a blast at the con. A lot of people took pictures of me. A lot of people asked, so it was awesome. So yeah, now that I have the mask on fully, it's not as hard to breathe as you think it'd be. You know how it's so skin tighter on your neck and your face. Also, guys, don't waste your money on a face shell. It's so stupid. It's ridiculous. Don't do that. Your face naturally forms a face, so there's no point for a face shell. As you see, I look just fine in it. My lips aren't popping through the mask or anything, so that's great. So yeah, the lenses are great, and you can see the back of the zipper that goes down. It covers my neck. Yeah. It's an awesome suit. One problem I did have with the back spider logo is the bottom part of the spider kind of curled up. Yeah. And that kind of annoys me. I'm going to have to glue that down. Those are the lenses right there. It's the mesh, the white mesh in the middle of the plastic black part. So yeah. It's also very stretchable. It's easy to stretch in it too, which is great. That was one of my biggest worries. Am I able to do spider poses in this? So thankfully it was. So yeah. So the mask is great. And I also highly recommend getting a detachable mask. That's going to cost you some money to $10. But overall, guys, great suit. $157, and they charge you $20 for shipping. Yeah. And without the spider logos, it could only be $95. Compared to what you'd find other places, replica Spider-Man suits, a lot more. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Highly recommend this. Peace out.